I wanted to do a video about the left throughout the world, but the left's hijacking of the personality of Eva Peron, or Eva Peron. And the reason I'm doing this is, as I learn more about justicialism, the more I like it. I think it's a ideal third positionist philosophy that doesn't cut too far to the right or the left. Now, my point is this. I'm not going to be able to do her justice because I simply do not know enough about her. But what I would like to point out is a lot of people have depicted her as a feminist, okay? This is how she is depicted in North America, okay? She is a popular character of feminism, although not so much anymore, but in the 90s and up till the late 90s, not even really into the early 2000s, but up till the late 90s, she was a potent figure of feminism in North America. But she was not a feminist in the sense of feminism such as radical leftist feminism. She was an empowered woman, but she was empowered by her own innate strength and aggressiveness. In fact, she was far more aggressive than her husband, in the sense that up until her dying breath, she was trying to organize workers' militias to defend her husband from those that would eventually depose him. I've made a playlist of Eva Peron, which is actually kind of sad what happened very, very, very sad what happened toward the end of her life. But she was far more aggressive and far more innately powerful, I feel, than her husband was. But this is not the behavior of a feminist, especially being that she was a devout Catholic. She would not have embraced such crazy ideas as infanticide being a human right. Infanticide is the violation of the human right to life. It is not a right in itself. She was a champion of the destitute, of the poor. She personally helped create 45 hospitals, 45 children's homes, a children's village. Yeah, just immense support for the destitute in Argentina. Now, this is what makes people think that she is a leftist. But what people fail to understand, as always, is third positionism is not leftist, and it's not to the right. Third positionism is a third position. It is centrist in many ways. It's radical centrism, if that makes any sense, in the sense that it takes from the left and the right. Basically, usually, it's economically liberal and socially conservative. It also, third positionism, incorporates progressive scientific policies, the application of the best technologies to accomplish the betterment of society. And this was what Peronism did, or justicialism. I don't like calling it Peronism, because to me that makes about as much sense as calling fascism Mussoliniism, or calling National Socialism Hitlerism. I do not believe it's a proper term. I prefer to use the term justicialism. But through the Peronist regime, the hydroelectric aspects, regaining independence from Great Britain, these were all implemented under Peronism's progressive policies, progressive technological policies, and also progressive social policies. However, to assume that she is a feminist as such, say like a Whoopi Goldberg type of character, or a similar type of, Rosie O'Donnell type person, is just absolutely absurd. Or even Madonna. I mean, it's actually sad that Madonna does have such a striking physical similarity to Eva Peron, because unfortunately Madonna does not do her justice by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually kind of an affront to the memory of Eva Peron that she played her in the movie. My point being is the left's hijacking of such a powerful feminine figure is it's a tactical thing, of course, and it also works to unite Latin Americans in the United States, but it is erroneous if people actually look beyond their own nose.